All right, we are back again. Let's take a look at KERN. Akerna Corp, 13 million float, short growth 2%, market cap 136 million, cash 14 million, revenue 13 million, assets 81 million, stock split 446%, insiders in 27%. That's good. Institutions 12.57%, current debt 15 million, enterprise value 104 million. What do they do? All right, cannabis compliance and inventory tracking technology company, engages in the provision of enterprise resource planning technology. It produces, enables cannabis business and government agencies to manage the cannabis supply chain from seed to sale and collect and synthesize valuable data. Company was founded in 2010, is headquartered in Denver, Colorado. So it's in cannabis space. You have 239 sales by insiders, 239 buys, 239,000 buys, 190,000 sells, insiders. Income minus 17 million, sales 13 million, FinViz 11 million, float. All right, what else does it say here? It offers an MJ platform, planning system, leak data systems, delivers supply chain analytics, hemp, CBD industries, analytics tool for alcohol, brands to the retail, analytics, cultivators, cannabis growing operations. All right, what's the news? I've seen no news recently. It's pretty much nothing going on as far as I see as news. All right, the monthly, you can clearly see 18, 19, huge spike, then we went down. The weekly, same thing. See this descending triangle. There's your pop, another pop. We're trying to break that. And see any reverse splits? No. So this went down right here. See this? We've been in this zone about as high as 13, then to 10. And like 222. So we went back down. The trend has been lower, but the low is not going that far low. With this weird move here, November. Then look at the volume again from November. All these penny stocks and pretty much every stock in the stock market's been on fire. So we go up here, get a 3, back to 350, back to 3. Now look at this explosion. I called this, and I don't know, previous video might have been a few weeks ago. I said this is going to the trend line. You have to know trend lines. You go here, you go down to here, and I said it was going to get a 6. I'm not even sure if I even said 7, but that's how strong these stocks are. So this went to 7. And where are we going next? Yeah, it's out of the trend line. So could go to 8. I would look towards, I'm trying to see here, 8 anywhere to 11. If this, keeps going, it could pull back. See, now you pull back, you want it to stay above this 550 level. That's the trend line. And then 450, that'll be the EMAs. We're getting, see, when you're far away, it could fall back to that. It touches that and bounces. Nothing goes straight up. And then you have the longer term trend line. So it's breaking now. If we do this, that's good. Could come back and do that. When these stocks are like this, it's pure momentum now. They keep moving each day. One day they're going to stop, or they're going to put in a big red candle. So you don't know. And see high to low here, stochastics. Buy, sell, buy, sell. Stochastics is a quick momentum indicator. So, this is moving up strong right now. So you want news on this too. All right, XL. This is XL Fleet, 97 million float. Doesn't list short growth. Market cap 2.92 billion. 535,000 cash and revenue listed. 232 million assets. 101% of stock splits. Insiders own 27%. Institutions 7%. I see no income, no debt. 537 million. 597 million enterprise value, so it's very overvalued. They provide vehicle electrification solutions for commercial and municipal fleets. It's electric drive systems, increase fuel economy, reduce carbon dioxide emissions. The company was founded by Thomas J. Hines III, 2009, headquartered in Boston, Massachusetts. No insider news or buys or sells. All right. Let's see here. It says no income, 9.75 million in sales, float 8 million. Wait a minute. Shares float on Finviz says 8 million, and on Trade Idea says 97 million. Something's way off here. I'm assuming Finviz is closer. No news on Finviz. There's been 2 posts. Then what else to say? Vehicles in the United States, Canada, hybrid electric systems, powertrains. So there it is. Not much on that. Monthly, you can see here from 2019 has been straight, and then we popped electric vehicles. See the daily here. It started to come out September, made a little move to 14, came back to that 10 line. Yeah, it looks like this 10 line is very important on this stock. See this? You know, as far as back you can see, it's pretty much gone a little bit below that, but look at that 10 line hold. Then we exploded November, you know, back and forth, and went to 18. The new low right here. Now look at this move. You bounced up on a gap up, then you came back a little bit, then you gapped up again. That's why if you hold these in the swings, you got to be like, it's so wild. You want to get as low as you can so you don't care about these moves, but then we shot up to a high of 35. And look at this. Came back to 20. Now this low, as far as this trend line, this could come to 18, but it didn't. Now it looks like we're coming back up. One surprise me with news on this. Electric vehicles. And they're getting oversold here too. I like this long. You know, anywhere from 24 plus. This could ride up. I have no idea. No one does. But, and you want your stop to be right here, 20 or 18, as far as you don't want it to keep going below there. So XL, a strong uptrend. All right, on we go to PTN. Palantir Technologies, 220 million float. Short growth, pretty flat. Market cap, 188 million. Cash, 86 million. Revenue minus 267,000. Assets, 101 million. Stock to its 201%. Insiders own 4%. Institutions, 14.75%. No income listed. Only 1.19 million in debt. It's very good. 82 million enterprise value. It's a little bit overvalued. It's a biopharmaceutical company which engages in development of medicines based on molecules that modulate the activity of the melanocortin and nitritic peptide receptor systems. I have no idea what that is. Its primary product candidate is marketed under the Lisi brand, trade name for bremelanotide peptide and melanocortin receptor 4 against the treatment of premenopausal women which require generalized hypoactivity. Generalized hypoactive sexual desire disorder. Wow. Company was founded by Carl Spana and John K. Pendergrast, November 21st, 1986. Headquarters in Cranberry, New Jersey. All right, so biopharmaceutical, all kinds of receptors. This is for premenopausal women with hypoactive sexual desire disorder. You don't hear that often. Insiders about 1.83 million shares and no sales. Minus 21 million income, sales minus 0.27 million, 221 million in float. And let's look, see what they have to say. Yeah, phase 1 clinical for inflammatory bowel diseases. PL8177 completed phase 1 clinical for non-infectious uveitis and COVID-19. So they're in COVID-19 space. Peptides, blah, 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 anti-inflammatory, dry eye disease, retinopathy. I'm just reading it. Decent cardiac hypertrophy and fibrosis. Okay, they're in the COVID space. They have a lot going on, it seems. Any news? December 22nd, these two penny stocks are poised for a massive rally. That was by tip ranks. No news since December 22nd. It's interesting. All right, the monthly. This has been around since 1997. You had a reverse split, so this is huge moves here. And really, since 08, this has been flat. Flat as a pancake. So if you're waiting for this stuff to get rich, you know, it's not going to happen overnight, that's for sure. Just draw this here. All right, so I'm trying to draw these lines. This is on the monthly. So here. And then draw this all the way down and draw this. All right, you can see then from 08, this stock has been stuck between 4 and maybe 25 cents. At a reverse split, look at this. And what do you see here? You know, volume has been building 17, 18, 19. Look at this volume. Something tells me this is up, just a guess, and this could really pop. It's been that far that it's done nothing. It's it, 09. It always held at 25 pretty well. Look at this, 2012, then it came all the way down. You know, bounced up to 125, bounced up to 175. Most recently in 2019, then it's dropped all the way down again to, you know, 40 cents. Now where are we at? You know, good volume. 40, it bounced up. It's been bouncing now all the way at 82. Trend line coming down. And, you know, I'm looking for like the rest of these stocks. But technically, this could probably break 1 and then test all the way up to 175. Could be possible. Yeah, you want news. Had COVID news before. They have a few phase trials, it looks like. And you want this to stay above 40, of course, and then, you know, 50, 60 recently on this. So that's where it is in this. This has been on a long downtrend. And here's the daily here. The daily, I'm sorry. Daily's 40 cents in. Then you have 55, maybe 65 level you want to stay above. But you can see the trend. It wants to go up and maybe test that one level. All right, let's move on to the last one. All right, last one for this. Corbus Pharmaceutical Holdings, float 82 million, short growth is minus 9%, market cap 136 million, cash 82 million, revenue 5.85 million, assets 95 million, stock split's 193%. Insiders don't own this, 1%, 71.73%. Institutions own this, 61%. That's odd. So they're really into this. But why wouldn't the insiders be? No income. Current debt 26 million, enterprise value 66 million, slightly overvalued. All right. It is a phase 3 clinical stage pharmaceutical company which focuses on development and commercialization of novel therapeutics to treat rare, chronic, and serious inflammatory and fibrotic diseases. Company's lead product candidate is lenabazum, a novel synthetic oral endocannabinoid mimetic drug designed to resolve chronic inflammation and fibrotic processes. Lenabazum is currently being evaluated in systemic sclerosis and cystic fibrosis, dermatomyositis. Dermatomyositis, I don't know, and systematic lupus and erythematosus. The company was founded December 18, 2013, headquartered in Norwood, Massachusetts. Don't make me pronounce them ever again. Jesus. I am tired, and it's hard to pronounce these words. It's not words you use every day. All right, so basically, phase 3 clinical. So it's 24,000 buys. I don't see no sells. It has income minus 129 million, 5 million in sales. Float 77 million. This is FinViz. All right, let's look at what they say down there. Clinical stage, pharmaceutical, treat rare, serious inflammatory. Has a phase 3, phase 2B, cystic fibrosis. It's also developing CRB 4001 and CB1. Has licensing agreement with Genren Discovery. Develop and commercialize the licensed products, which include Genron library of approximately 600 compounds. Wow. And multiple issued pending patent filings. It's pretty good. I'm not sure I understand that completely, but 600 compounds seems like a lot. Collaboration with KERN Pharmaceutical. Commercialization of lenabazum in Japan. All right. So this had a big drop too. Let's look at the news. January 12th implied volatility surging for Corbus Pharmaceutical stock options. Recent news. It's the monthly. Been around since 2014. Rode up from 1 to 10. All the way back down. Recently. Weekly. I don't see no reverse splits. From 2017, this chopped at 10 level, then came back down even to 450. Keeps testing as 10 many times. And most recently, when you had this move up September, you probably had the failed drug. So September 8th announces top-line results, Resolve 1 phase 3 study of lenazobam treatment for systemic sclerosis. It probably didn't do good. I'm not going into what they said. So look at that. This dropped from 950 plus all the way down to 250. And then here you go, bottom of the gap, back and forth. We went as low as 92 cents. And we bounced all the way to 170, bounced back down. And here we are again. Good volume on the up days. When you have this big a gap, it's huge. And I'm looking for just anything with COVID in this. I haven't seen that COVID. What else to say here? This has been down for months. So it looked towards 2 and 250 immediately. You can see this in the bottom of the gap. That's where you want this to go. Nothing really back here. If you go to 250, now a lot of these stocks too, they don't necessarily just jump up like that. They can, but some don't. Some might just grind up, just grind and eventually fill this gap very slowly. But this has a lot of things going on. It seems that one drug got slammed. Let me just read it. This was September 8th. Response to negative late stage readout of lenazobam in patients. This late stage mess, according to the company's press release. Receptor type 2 reportedly failed to outperform placebo on the trial's preliminary and secondary endpoints. Became the first FDA-approved treatment to become FDA first approved treatment, but it didn't. Blockbuster drug in its hands. Clinical failure. It's easy to see why shareholders are heading to the exits. The bad news is there's no reliable way to handicap the outcome of any clinical trial. So unless you have exceedingly high tolerance for risk volatility, probability is best to stick to the sidelines with this name for now. That's what they said. But they do have other things on hand. So, it's not dead in the water. It's not just one drug. I'm sure they're doing other things too. So, you can see here, that's where you want it to go there. Over that 250, and then your stop right now. See this trend line? You don't want to go below 120 or 140, short term. And then, of course, you don't want to go back down there. So there we are next. This is big potential, though. I mean, people can read into more of what they have, drugs or patents, all kinds of stuff, but I don't think this stock's going to stay down there forever. All right. So that's it on that. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trade Stock Twits, Instagram Mike Frank 98, TikTok Mike Frank III, Twitter Mike Frank 007, and Trade Ideas in my referral. That's where I get a lot of this information. And YouTube, please subscribe and like. And that's it. Till the next video, we are out for now. Peace, everybody. That is it.